Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today I'm going to be showing you all the things I have been buying recently. So for the past 18 months I have been backpacking around the world. I went around Asia last year and did Mexico and Costa Rica this year. But for the last 6 months of this year we're going to be a little bit more settled, so I've been able to buy a couple of little things that I wouldn't usually buy, and I thought I would show you the things that I'm picking up. So starting off with Matcha. This is something that my husband started drinking when we were in Miami, so 2018, 19, that kind of time. I only started drinking it this year when we went to Starbucks, and I've started enjoying it with vanilla, and it's always quite hard to find in Asia. I think my husband's there now in Bangkok. I think he did find some matcha, but it's not the best. So we found this one. It had really good reviews and it's actually really, really delicious. So I bought 2 packs. This one's for my mum and dad. And I bought 2 packs for myself to take with me to Bangkok. These are 200 grams each. I'll leave them linked below because these are actually really delicious. And then the other thing I got for my mum to go with that is the Monin? I have no idea how to say that. Vanilla. This is delish. So what you do is just get 1 pump per glass of matcha, and what I do is I put in 1 matcha spoon. I got a matcha spoon for my parents for this. It's kind of a half a teaspoon. Put that in a cup with some hot water and whisk it around, and then put in 1 pump of the vanilla and then put in some milk, and it has been so good. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I got this a couple of days ago and I've already drank this much. It's so delicious. So yeah, I got myself 2 pouches of matcha to take with me to Asia. And then to go with that, this might seem a little bit extreme, but I also got a milk frother. I always find that really hard to say. I always say frother. Milk frother. I bought one initially from Amazon, but I realised you needed batteries for it, and it was also didn't have any sort of case. It was literally just that, and I thought, well, that's going to break in my backpack because that is so flimsy. So instead I bought this one. Again, I'll leave it linked below, but it's really good because it comes with a case. So if you ever go on holidays or if you ever take things like this with you travelling, this could be a really good option. Now, in normal travelling life, for the past 18 months, there is no way I would have space for this in my backpack because I'm very particular about what I have. I don't have much space, but actually there's things like this jumper I'm not going to take with me. Jogging bottoms I'm not going to take with me because we're going to be in Thailand, in Bangkok, and then we're going to be in Malaysia. So I don't need all my cold clothes. I don't need my puffer jacket, for example. Lots of little different things I don't need with me. So I can fill that space with little things that I don't necessarily need but would come in handy. So because we drink matcha on a daily basis, I thought this could be really good. And it's got 2 speeds to mix up the matcha. It came with 3 heads. So there's this one which is like a double whisk. This one is a single, and then it came with an actual whisk as well, attachment, but that one was crazy, so I'm just going to keep this one and then keep the lid on it. But I think that is so good for travelling, to take on holidays, things like that, if you definitely need things like this with you. Not that anybody does need it, but I think it's really good. So yeah, a little bit weird, a little bit of an odd one, that one, but it is something that I bought for myself. Next up is eye mask. This is a Mavo gel eye mask, because the one that I have been using for the past couple of years is one that I got free on a flight, and it did the job, but I thought it was just probably about time that we upgraded and got some nice ones that actually fit properly and block out the light. This one is really good because it's got a nose, it's got a piece of wire in the nose thing, so you put it on your face and then you can sort of squish the wire to your nose so you don't get any of the light underneath. So I've tried it for 2 nights now and slept really well, because the bedroom I'm sleeping in at the moment does let in quite a bit of light in the mornings, and it's never really bothered me. I've never really noticed, but now sleeping with this, I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. So it does also come with a little pouch and a little hook, so you can hook it onto your bag for when you're traveling around the airports and things like that. So that's going to be really good because tomorrow I'm flying to Bangkok via Abu Dhabi, so it's going to be a long day. So I'll be able to get some sleep, which is amazing. Next thing, this is not from Amazon, but this is my shorts from M&S. I got these in a UK size 10. They're only £15 and they are so nice. I've got the green pair, and I've been wearing the green pair since I got them in April, last time I came home. So I asked my mum to order me the beige, and they are going to be so good. So I'll leave them linked as well if they're still available. Next thing is a toothbrush. So I went to the dentist the other day and they said I had the beginnings of gum disease and I needed to brush my teeth better, and she recommended to get a Oral-B IO toothbrush. So this is the one I went for, just a white. It was supposed to come with a case, but mine for some reason didn't have a case. My mum gave me hers. So it's got a travel case, which is amazing, so I can put my toothbrush in there, take the head off and put that in there as well, so that when I'm travelling through airports and things like that, and buses and trains and whatever else, I can keep my toothbrush clean, because at the moment it's actually quite gross. I just put my toothbrush in a little pouch where there's like hair bubbles, there's lip balms, there's plasters, there's painkillers, there's like a kind of essentials pouch. I just put my toothbrush in like that, so it'd be nice to keep it actually clean and in its own case. So that's really good. It's actually interesting, you can sync it up with your phone, and it's got a timer on there of 2 minutes, and it kind of counts down in 30-second segments, so you know to spend 30 seconds on each quadrant of your mouth, and then it kind of celebrates and has lots of colours when you finish, and I'm still getting used to it. But there's another thing, is that if you don't apply enough pressure, the lights around here are like a white colour. If you apply the right amount of pressure, they go green, and if you apply too much pressure, it goes red. So I still do find myself pressing too hard, but I'm still getting used to that. But I think it's going to be brilliant for my dental health. And then I also got 4 replacements, because I don't know how often you're supposed to change these, if it's more or less often than a regular toothbrush. So I probably need to Google that, but I got 4 just so that I have some spares. Next thing is the Loop Quiet 2. So I tried Loop about a year ago, I guess, something like that, and then I didn't really find it was effective for me. I didn't really think it worked. I didn't really see the difference, honestly, but it's basically a earplug that you can put in your ear, obviously, and it cancels out noise. So these ones cancel out 24 decibels, and the packaging comes like this. You get a little cute little holder, and then that's the loop. So you take one and you put it in your ear, and then this hoop is kind of visible in your ear, if that makes sense. I'm not going to put it in because it's easier for my husband, but it's something like that, and then you can pull them out that way. And then you also get different earbud sizes, so depending on if you need small, medium or large, or the ones that's already on here. So I got these for Jeremy because he has been asking about it and wanting to, because I think I don't really get that affected by noise when I'm asleep. Well, it depends. I do if it's noisy, if it's like someone playing loud music, but I don't really think that would block the noise for me. I think I'd just be better off putting music on. So that's for him. Anyway, I'm gonna have to put that back before I go for my flight. Next thing from Amazon is the Avon Skin So Soft. This is the original jojoba oil dry oil spray. Now this is nice just in general if you shave your legs and get dry legs, or if you just want to add a little bit of moisture to your skin. This is really nice oil, it smells really nice, but it's actually also really good for mosquitoes. So because we're going to Thailand and then Malaysia, I thought it'd be good to pick up one of these again. We got one of these each, I think maybe 2 years ago, something like that, and we've both used our bottles. So I thought it's time for a refresh. We've got 250 mils, which should be absolutely fine to last us for the end of the year. But this is really nice. You can also get smaller sizes, like travel size bottles, or bigger ones, or medium ones, and I think this is the biggest one. So got this. It's just a body spray, but it's really good at getting rid of mosquitoes. Next thing is my Garmin watch. Okay. I think I messed with something. I messed with the like Garmin IQ thing, and now I've got a watch face. Oh, I don't know how to get rid of that. Okay, so I got this on Monday. Today is Thursday. I'm obviously still figuring out how to use it, but so far I love it. I have tracked 2 walks and a swim and an indoor rowing session. It's tracked my sleep for the last 3 nights, and I get a morning report in the mornings. It tracks my heart rate, it tracks naps as well, which is amazing. I napped the other day for 90 minutes, and usually when I nap I have no idea how long I nap for, so that's been really good. So I love this, but I also bought some extra wristbands or straps, because the one that it comes with, this one, these sort of silicone-y ones always give me a rash. It basically gives me a burn on my arm. So I've kept this one for if I go swimming. I think it would be good for that. I used it when I went swimming the other day and it was fine. But in terms of everyday use, I really can't use that because it's not good for me. So I got this one, which is elasticated, and it came with 2. It came with this off-white colour, and then it also came with this sort of dark purpley colour. So I've got 2 watch straps, which is really good. And then the other one I got is a leather one. So this is more for like if we go for a nice meal or do something a bit nicer. At least I've got a leather one. So I've got 2 elastic, a leather, and then the sports band. So I'll be able to leave links to all of these down below, because I did actually buy a couple of other watch straps that I didn't like as much, so I'll make sure to link the ones that I do like. And then the last thing, which is not from Amazon, is hairburst. So I'd seen quite a few people talking about this online, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go, because I've got like a random piece of hair here that's been growing over the past, I don't know, 6 months or a year. And I also have, not bald patches, but I've got very fine hair here. And I've seen people with hair like mine use hairburst for 6 months, and then all of a sudden they've got long luscious hair. So I thought I would try it, so that's the other thing I picked up. I don't have a discount code, it's not paid or anything like that, but I will leave the website down below. I also filmed a bit of an intro yesterday, which I think I'll just save until when I do my review, so you can see the before and the after. So I'm going to come back in 6 months time. I've got 6 boxes of these, so I've got 6 months worth. So I'll come back and let you know how I get on in the end after using these, but I'm excited. Hopefully I got lovely long hair after using these. That is everything I have bought recently from Amazon, H&M and Hairburst. I only ever talk about things that I actually recommend. The only thing I can't recommend is the loop, I guess, because it didn't really work for me, but I think my husband will like it. We also tried 2 eye masks, and this was my favourite one. So again, I'm not just recommending items just for the sake of it. This is products that we're actually buying and testing and using. So it's not just for the sake of, you know, buying for the sake of it. So yeah, I'm really excited about everything we've bought, and I can't wait to get going to Bangkok, Thailand. So thank you for watching this one. I hope you found it useful. I will leave links down below for everything that I'm talking about, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!